You hungry?
Yes.
What are you eating?
Sugar-free Jello.
Oh, is that the one we mix the flavors?
Cherry lime. It's 1 o'clock. It's the first thing I'm eating. I don't know what I want for the gym.
You want me to make you a sandwich?
I'm thinking either the ground chicken and rice or like rice cakes, Greek yogurt.
Ground chicken and rice. Whenever you eat the rice cakes, you always say you're still hungry after.
Story of my life.
Does anyone else just pick at random foods, just whatever's in your house while you're trying to figure out what you're eating? We always do that.
I'm eating quinoa right now. Ground chicken.
This was actually really good. I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you open that, babe? We seasoned it with a little bit of sriracha, and we actually steamed it so that it didn't get like super dried out like lean meat usually does. Put a little bit of sazon and garlic salt on it, so it's like a little bit spicy, but really good.
Anyone ever do that? You go to a restaurant or a diner and you grab a creamer because we're like little children. You do this and you try and flip it. You have a contest with your friends. Put all of that. What is that?
Well, we're gonna put more, but you gotta put the rice in first.
Yeah, more. All right, that's good. That's good. Come on. Drowning my rice. All right, so when I do any upper body training, I like to warm up my shoulders, get them mobile, and you see a lot of people do this move with dumbbells. And this is fine, it will stretch your shoulders out, but keep in mind, gravity is pulling this dumbbell down. So going sideways like this is not really putting any resistance on your shoulder. So what you want to do is have some resistance away from your shoulder. So you can grab something like this, and you don't want to go heavy here. There's a lot of small muscles in the rotator cuff and in the shoulder. You want to make sure are warmed up before you start. So just like this, very light, and you're not using your forearm to pull that weight. You want to keep your elbow stationary and just externally rotate through your shoulder. I like to do about 10 to 15 reps per side for a few sets to really get myself warmed up. Or go ahead and use a band. So set this up like this and just do that. All you're looking for is this external rotation to get those shoulders ready to start pressing. All right, so we're actually doing 2 types of pressing today. We're gonna do some dumbbell press, some machine press. So I'll go in lower rep here, really in the 6 rep range, so 5 to 6 reps, 4 sets. Then later on in the workout, we're gonna head over to a shoulder press machine and go higher rep, about 10 to 12. So. All right, so we're done with the pressing. Moving on to a lateral raise superset. Now, shit's about to get real. One of the things that I've noticed for decent growth and width on my shoulders, a lot of people say all you need to do is press. I think lateral raises have their place. If you really want to build that roundness in your shoulder, obviously you have front, side, and rear, so you need to hit all heads, but this superset, I give to some of my clients, and most people respond really well to high volume for their delts. So what I'm doing here is, don't need to go too heavy, but
Alright, so I know it was getting loud in the gym with the music, so I figured I would voice over this part of the workout. Now, I mentioned I was doing a superset, and what you see me doing here is 10 reps per arm, trying to keep the form more strict. So 1 arm at a time for 10 reps. As soon as you hit 10 reps on each side, go ahead and grab both dumbbells, and you want to burn out and do 2 arms at the same time for another 10, 12, or 15 reps, pretty much to the point where you hit failure. So you'll notice I actually had to incorporate a bit of rest pause since I was so exhausted and fatigued from the 1 arms, but try this out. I promise you will like it and your shoulders will be burning.
no rest. Do that 4 times.